Good afternoon, my name is Ron Work. I'm the director of the Babb Center for Student Professional Development. Today we're going to talk about the orientation for the program. And this will be an official session for the program. So today we're just going to give an overview of the program itself. So first, let's start by talking about the mission of the program. And basically what we're doing is we're setting up a program that will help students develop professionally, that will also help you find jobs as you work with employers. We'll do that through career preparation programs, experiential learning, internships, and working with the partners in various different workshops. The goal of the program, there's three different goals. One is we're going to provide a non-credit certificate that we'll talk about here in just a few minutes that will actually show up on your transcript. We're also going to work with you in terms of developing relationships and with the alumni and with employers. And we're also going to serve as a partner for the companies in terms of recruiting the students. All right, so this program actually offers a non-credit certificate that will show up on your transcript if you meet all the requirements of the program. It's called Distinction in Student Professional Development. So how do you get started? To qualify for the program, you need to be either enrolled in business communications or already completed it, be admitted into the College of Business, have a minimum of a GPA of 2.50 at the time of the program application, and then complete the application itself, which would either be done by paper, by stopping by my office, or by doing it online at our website. All right, the actual certificate is divided into two different levels. There's a silver level and a gold level. So let's talk about the difference in each one of those. For the silver level, there are certain requirements, and they are to do the basic resume writing and the interview skills, which is included in the business communications class. So you will get those automatically simply by completing that class. Then the others that are required for the certificate is the orientation, which that's what this session is, advanced resume writing, creating a career action plan, skills employers are seeking, networking, job searching, doing a practice interview, creating a strengths quest career assessment, and then we've got a couple of other options. There are multiple different workshops that you can attend that will be approved for this, so you will have an option of, you need to do two of those. It's at your choice. Now, I mentioned the Strengths Quest Career Assessment. This is an online tool that will identify your strengths and your skill sets that will be available to employers. And there is a code for that you would get from my office, and there's no cost to you at this point. We are absorbing the cost. It's like $10, but at this point, we're going to absorb that cost for you. Now, there are, as I mentioned, there are other workshops in addition to the required ones. There's a telephone interview skill, LinkedIn, the accounting round robin account, what to expect after graduation. So there are multiple different workshops in addition to the required sessions that you can attend. All right, in addition to the workshops, there are other requirements for, keeping in mind that we're still talking about the silver level, that you would need to do. You'd need to attend 2 career fairs and at least 1 during your senior year, attend at least 4 corporate mixers, which are informal networking events with employers, and at least 1 per semester in your senior year, establish an e-portfolio using Google Apps, and we'll talk about that in just a second, and at graduation, you must have a 2.75 GPA to receive the certificate and have it on your transcript. Now, on the e-portfolio, this is going to be one of the things that's going to make this program kind of unique, is having an e-portfolio that's available to students. Since we're a university that uses Google, the Google Apps is simply free to students by signing in your Gmail, and you can start building one once you're in the program, and we actually have a workshop that will help you do that. Now, there is a silver level and there's a gold level. Now, the difference between the gold level and the silver level really comes into play with some of the additional activities, which would include an internship. So to receive the gold level certificate, you need to complete the silver level requirements, which includes all the workshops in that, and then also complete an internship through the College of Business that needs to be approved through the College of Business, plus a couple of other activities, either like a Maymester or participate in some PBL competitions, do some leadership activities with organizations. So there are various different ways that you can get those. And if you do have some questions on any of those activities, which I'm sure you will, feel free to come by my office and I'll be happy to visit with you. We do have a little flexibility in terms of obviously determining which hours will count and which will not, but we'll be happy to work with you on those. There are other activities that you can do that our office and Student Professional Development will be hosting. For example, we work with the Career Services Office to do some career fairs. We hosted Grad School Week where grad schools come and provide information, armed services. Once we start having graduates of the program, we'll have an awards banquet, and we'll also have some other corporate sponsored events, luncheons and things like that, that will be promoted and advertised to you once you're in the program. Now, that's the certificates and the requirements for that. Just some other things that you probably need to be aware of. We do have a Facebook. We will be setting up LinkedIn, a group for students in that. I need you to sign up for CareerLink. If you haven't signed up for CareerLink through Career Services, that's how I'm going to be doing a lot of communicating to you. We will be keeping records of your attendance. I'll have a spreadsheet that will maintain that and submit that to the records department for the transcript. Now, I'm sure there are a lot of questions on what I would call grandfathering. For example, I've already taken business communications. Does that count? Yes, that would count if you've taken the business communications class, you've already done the first resume, and you've done the first interview skills workshops. I've taken an internship through the College of Business. Does that count? Yes, if you've taken that class and participated in an internship within the last year, then that will count toward the certificate. And keep in mind, it needs to be 4 credit and approved through the College of Business. Then the Maymester. There are various different Maymesters out there. If you want that to count toward the certificate in the College of Business, it needs to be related to the College of Business in terms of where you go and what you do. The internship class resume writing, I do a presentation on a professional resume writing session for the College of Business internship class. That would also count toward the professional resume writing requirement. And I'm sure there are some others. If you have some questions, feel free to come by and see me in my office in the library. All right, now, you will be required to register for all the different workshops, whether it's the mixers, workshops. You will need to let me know that you're coming. And with that comes along, you need to let me know if you have registered for a session and you're not going to make it. We do not permit no-shows. A no-show means that you registered and you didn't come and you didn't let me know. That's considered a no-show. If you do register for a section, I expect you to be there. That's just being professional. That's respecting the employer's time, and we expect you to be there if you sign up. If you do have a no-show, we will require you to write either an email or a letter of apology to the organization in terms of the organization that was hosting the event. You will have to do that to continue participating in the program. If you have a second no-show, where you no-showed on one event, then you didn't show up again. With that, you'll still have to write the letter or do an email, and I will help you with those. But you also will need to sit down and talk with me and explain why you're not showing up to these different events. You could possibly be suspended from the program for not showing up to events. It's very, very important. If you sign up, you need to show up. Third, if you have a third no-show, still got to write the letter or do an email. You got to come by and see me, and you're probably going to be suspended from the program for at least one semester. So hopefully you will show up when you register, but there are consequences if you don't. And you wouldn't like it too much if you set up an appointment to come by and see me and I wasn't there. So it's the same thing. We need to be professional on those events that you sign up for. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of information on the program. Feel free to come by and see me in my office. I'm located in the library, room 215, second floor. There's my contact information, so feel free to contact me or stop by if you do have questions about the Student Professional Development Program. Thank you.